When I reviewed Season 1, my main problems with Charlie were that she is too stupid and she is not worthy of conveying the values she is supposed to convey. In Season 2, she got worse. All scenes with her in the first 4 episodes were hard to watch, especially episode 3. The way Charlie acts in this episode is like the writers are trying to make the V's come off as a threat at the expense of her being stupid. I'm frustrated by the way the show is handling Charlie. Naive people are ignorant and can make brash decisions, but naivety does not equal stupidity. Charlie is a numbskull, and the show still refuses to call her an idiot in favor of simply saying she's naive. Let's analyze her behavior in episode 3, because while it's true that I've read many comments from people complaining about it, I've read just as many saying that Charlie is finally being scolded for her actions. After almost killing Husk and Angel, finally the 2 neurons in Charlie's brain have connected, and she has realized that just because Pensius redeemed himself in one way, it doesn't mean the same goes for Angel. We, the audience, realized this 10 episodes ago, because unlike her, we are equipped with a functioning brain, but better late than never, I guess. However, I'd like to point out that Pensius redeemed himself precisely thanks to Charlie's ridiculous exercises. The narrative has already proven her right. Now we've simply pointed out that the ultimate sacrifice must be made by the sinner in question. That is, Charlie tried to replicate Pensius' sacrifice and failed, but it's not stated that the exercises are wrong. So according to this series, all the Charlie bullshit we saw in Season 1 is still shown as the correct approach for redemption. Everyone agrees that Charlie can't manage the hotel, so why doesn't anyone stop her? Why doesn't Baggy take matters into her own hands instead of simply telling her, "No honey, don't do that"? Why do they let her speak on camera even though they know it will make things worse? Why does Husk indulge her? Why does everyone let Charlie expose Angel to public ridicule? And why does Angel stay at the hotel after something like this? Why does no one but Angel point out to Charlie that she exposed him to his tormentors? I kid you not, when I saw Charlie welcome Vox and Velvet at the hotel, my jaw dropped to the floor, and Angel's reaction is 100% correct. I'm glad I got to learn something about Angel's past. I just wish it hadn't happened because of Charlie's stupidity. Many were pleased that Charlie finally kicked out Vox and Velvet, saying she'll finally start standing up for her friend. So this means she'll stop Angel from going to Valentino from now on, right? No? Great, so starting tomorrow, Angel will be abused not only by Val but also by Vox. Charlie really knows how to stand up for her friends.
You are a horrible person. That's what it says. A horrible person. We weren't even testing for that.
Does the show really want me to believe that Charlie is so dumb that she doesn't understand that Vox is evil? After visiting Val's studio in Season 1, did she really not know that Vox and Velvet were working with him? In episode 4, Charlie gets interviewed by Vox's goons voluntarily. If we still consider the pilot to be canon, Charlie already knows Katie is a homophobic asshole. Why would she willingly let her interview her? Season 1 didn't handle Charlie well, but at least it seemed like she had learned to respect Angel's boundaries. Why is she regressing? She made one tiny step forward in Season 1, only to make 10 backwards in Season 2. And her being overbearing in achieving her dream isn't an excuse for this. There's also this small moment that irritated me a lot. At the end of episode 3, Vox says,
"Do you think I could be redeemed?"
To which Charlie replies,
I believe anyone can be redeemed. This was a huge missed opportunity to give Charlie some character development. She could have said, "I believe anyone can be redeemed if they're willing to put in the effort." And this way, we would have known she has learned that not just anyone can be better, but they have to want to be and actively try to be. There's also something else I realized when I rewatched this season. What did Charlie do this season? What would have changed if she hadn't been in it? She's the protagonist, but Alastor is the one who confronts Vox at the end. She had no character growth, actually she regressed, and kept on ignoring the people she claims she loves. Why doesn't she try to save Alastor even once? Did she seriously let Husk go drink again, while her only worry was that she would have had to find another barman? Even when she finds out her dad is trapped, she only gasps and immediately moves on. When Angel decides to stay with his tormentor, she does nothing.
I love you all so much.
Shut the fuck up!
I want to like this show, but it's hard for me to do that when the main character is so unlikable. I repeat what I said in my Season 1 review. I can't stand this character. And since we're talking about the Morning Stars, let's talk about Lucifer and Charlie's girlfriend.